In the words of Shane Dublin, somebody gonna die today.
Woo! Wish I had my skirt.
Sit down. Just trying to get through. Got some rollers, big rollers. Just about to get wet. Water's cold. Alright. Me and Scott's on the Catawba. There's no water running in it. So we're gonna see if we can make a run today down this. They were running 2 units today and they shut the water off because a bunch of people were flipping coming out of the kayaks. So here we go. Shoving out. Woo. Tell you what. Woo.
4 minutes into our trip, and we found a kayak wedged underneath some trees, but no paddler. So Scott tried to free this thing from the trees so we could get it back down the river. Little did we know we would find the owner further down who was looking for his kayak.
Push it out. Push it out away from that tree and then get back on your boat. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Hey. So they just turned the wheels back on. Ah, you didn't get it out far enough. All right, I got it.
You don't realize how hard it is to hang on to a kayak, no place to tie it to on your boat, and try and keep it beside of you or get away from you as you're trying to steer to the left to miss going into a bunch of trees and an island. I finally let go of that kayak when I realized that I couldn't control my boat and that boat.
So yeah, we're trying to wrangle this kayak down through here. Somebody lost. Invisible paddler. No, we found it wedged underneath some rocks, so we went ahead and set it free so we could get it downriver. I hope there wasn't a paddler back here somewhere with it, but we found a kayak. All right, come on, boat. Come on, boat. Scott, you had to get it. Woo, that's cold. So yeah, they've turned the wheels back on. We're back to a 2 again, I believe, really quick. So yeah, I gotta wait on Scott. Hope that Scott can get that thing loose. And we'll get that kayak back down here before it gets too crazy. They've just turned the wheels back on and they're running a 2 again, so undoubtedly they had either maybe a rescue they had to do or something, and they had to shut the wheels off for a little bit. Not really sure. But as you can see from where we started, this shit's crazy. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, waiting on Scott.
The boat got caught in an eddy, and Scott was able to talk to the people on shore and have them pull it up on the bank so we could get the boat later.
So now we got 2 wheels going from where we started with 1. Now it's nuts. I mean, we got pure craziness. Lots of rocks, lots of stuff we gotta dodge. Not the same way. Woo! Wish I had my skirt. It's crazy I didn't have my skirt when we started. Now I got water everywhere in the boat. Woo! Seems like a lot of people are getting stuck and swimming today. You really need 1 unit of water. 2 is a little bit much. But 1 unit of water flows pretty good. You don't have any problems with the rapids down through here. So my next video that I do about this river, I'll do it with 1 unit of water, and I'll show every direction you have to go around to get around these islands. Because it can be confusing. If you don't know where you're going, you've never been here the first time, you need to know which way to go. So here we are, we're going left again on this island. So if you're looking at me, it looks like we're going right. We're actually going left. It's very shallow around this side of the island. A lot of rocks. You just have to be cautious. Right at the end of this island is a little spot that can get tricky sometimes when the water's really churning, so you got to be careful. Right at the end of this, there are some big rocks that stick up, and you want to make sure you avoid those. So basically, I'm in the middle. My skeg's going to start dragging here in a minute. So over to the right, a little more dangerous. You got some big rapids and a big hole. If you stay directly in the middle, you're still going to have a hole that you got to drop into, but it's not as bad. Far left, very shallow, a couple big rocks sticking up that's going to try and turn you around. So I'm basically going right down through the middle, and I'll adjust my steering. So here we go. Big rock right there. Big rock. So now, just trying to get through. You got some rollers, big rollers. Big spot to get wet, the water's cold. Yeah. So, made it through that. Now I'm going to eddy around, and I'm going to try and get some of this next group coming through these rapids. There comes Scott through the rapids, in the big dip, right through the rollers. Here comes some other people down, trying to watch them. They're kind of sideways, and now they're straightening out. Good job back here.
This is Tip. I want a water kayak.
This guy was having a lot of problems with his kayak. He was taking on water and didn't realize it. We tried to get him to pull over to the side and at least pull the drain plug.
The back is full of water. Yeah. And Scott hit the big drop
You crazy. Yep. Barely. I got my skeg up, so I'm kind of like all over the place right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When I was coming through there, I didn't want to bang on that log, so.
If not, you're going to be playing limbo right there.
I'll be all right. I'll make it. In the words of Shane Dublin, somebody gonna die today. Oh. Scott is the world's worst at picking a line. He starts in one spot, goes to the other, moves around, goes around to another line. Here we go, here we go. Woo-hee! Through the cold water, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Through the deep scuffs. Man, nice. That's a heck of a wave train right there with two wheels going. Holy moly. Now we're diving. Yeah. That's cold. Woo. Alright, so we're not far from the takeout now. Coming up on Watermill.
7 miles.
We just hit the 7-mile mark. Y'all heard that? So we got about a little less than a half a mile probably to go till we get out at the truck. So we'll call this trip done. Catawba, crazy day. Started with no water, quickly went to 2 wheels on. Just crazy. So met some cool people on the river. Some people that's lost their boats, and hopefully they'll be able to get their boats back. We pulled one ashore, and hopefully when they get back there, they can get around to it with their vehicle and get their boat back. So, but yep, we're coming up on the takeout. Call it a day. See you in the next video.